Hello, good morning, everybody. It is just before 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, and we all know what we would like to be doing just before 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. We would like to be at our local or at a brand new park run. We would like to be preparing to volunteer or walk or jog or run or turn ourselves inside out over the next, between 15 minutes and 45 minutes, half an hour. But we're not, we can't, we know the new reality, but here's the good thing. Here is the silver lining. There will be something parkrunny on this channel every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, and actually every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock as well for the juniors. This has been very much cobbled together, as you will soon realize. This has been the busiest week in parkrun's history, funnily enough. And we just thought in the last 48 hours, it would be nice to do something at 9 o'clock. So here we are. This is our first idea. It's a great big parkrun quiz. My name is Vassos Alexander. You may know me. I help present the Parkrun podcast, free weekly timed, with the brilliant Helen Williams. And so here we go. Just after 9 o'clock, we will get the quiz going. It's a 3-lap course. You do not need your dogs to be on a lead this morning. That's the good news. You do not need to be within arm's length of an 11-year-old. And you don't need your barcode, which is particularly good news for those people who sometimes forget their barcodes. Here's the big link that you need. It's parkrun.me/big quiz. And there is an answer phone there. There's an answer form there. You can fill in the answer form in real time. They've already done this in Australia, by the way. Dave Robertson, Robbo, he was very good, very professional. Didn't get sidetracked at all. And I suspect I probably will be. And maybe that's why the Australians still have the Ashes. You can't get sidetracked when you're bowling to Steve Smith. Anyway, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. It is a beautiful, perfect parkrunny Saturday morning. First of all, congratulations to you for resisting the temptation to go and run your local parkrun anyway. It's what everyone thought it, but we know it's the wrong thing to do. We know the right thing to do is to stay away from our local park at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. But we've realised that that's the wrong thing to do. This is the new reality. We social distance, and it would also give parkrun a really bad name if loads of people turned up at their local run and just did the run anyway. So we're doing something else. It's a big quiz. As I say, if you really love it, we will keep doing it. If you don't, we'll stop, but we will do something else. Please just let us know. There are comments on that side of the screen, and we'll be reading some out. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Helen, who says we're all warmed up here. Hello from Winchester. Hello, Adrian Fields. Hello, Sam. Good morning from Durham. Hello, Karen Younger. Welcome to today's, for everyone's a first timer, unless you were one of the privileged few to do the first parkrun quiz, the Asia Pacific Australia parkrun quiz with Robbo last night UK time. So it's 9 o'clock coming up to UK time on Saturday morning, and this is the time we'll be doing something, whether you're in South Africa, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in the UK. It's at this time. So it's our turn. This is our first one. Then there's an American quiz in 5 or 6 hours time. This is what we do. We go to parkrun.me/big quiz. You will see an answer form. You will see that the quiz is in 3 parts, 3 laps. Each lap has 5 questions. I will repeat the questions if you need. Good morning, all of these people joining. Good morning, Kirsty. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, George. They're going through it quicker than I can read them. I've never done this before. You may gather. I have never done YouTube Live before. Luckily, I have 2 teenagers in the house. This is our situation. This is our front room. Hello, welcome to my front room. I have producer Patrick here on my left. Hello, Patrick. You'll know him if you know the Parkrun podcast. Between the teenagers, Russ and Tom at Parkrun HQ and Patrick, we've managed to get ourselves on air, on tube, as it were. One of the teenagers is still asleep, actually, Emily, just upstairs. We have Matthew, who would normally be at Fulham Palace Parkrun with me. He's already made some IKEA furniture this morning with no tools. I don't know how he did that. We have 5-year-old Mary, who may or may not walk in. She has been known to walk in while we record free weekly timed in this room. And we have Holly asleep down there. Holly, also a park runner, frequently first dog at Fulham Palace Parkrun. but currently curled up in her basket and asleep and looking very cute. If we need a bit of cute, we will draft Holly in. I saw Nick did a video with his puppy this week, didn't he? Nick did a video urging people not to run at 9 o'clock now. Basically, don't run now. He was saying, and he brought his puppy in, and that's always a winner. If you ever do a photo shoot or anything like that, and if you want, if you want prominence, it's a dog. Let's say a big good morning as well to people across Europe. Let us know where you are watching, where you are listening, where you are engaging with Parkrun. Thank you very much for engaging with Parkrun at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. We know what we'd rather be doing, but there will be, like we say, there will be something parkrunny every Saturday and actually every Sunday morning in the Australia, Asia Pacific region. Last night, our time, and in Americas, Canada, in about 5 or 6 hours time. But this is our turn. UK, Europe, South Africa. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Manchester. Good morning, Anthony in Manchester. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Gavin. Good morning, Chris from Worthing. They're going through quicker than I can read them. And there's something about no sugar in my coffee. Thank you from someone. Okay, well, listen, if you want a cup of coffee and you know where we live, come around. We have a posh coffee machine. That's the only reason Patrick comes around is the posh coffee. Parkrun.me/big quiz. We have our first European and South African big quiz starting in about 5 to 6 minutes time. We have 3 laps of 5 questions, and I have them here. We will also give you we'll give you a leaderboard afterwards. So if you can, it's like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Whoever's quickest filling in the form, if there's lots of you, and there will be lots of you on the same scores, the quickest ones get onto our leaderboard, and we will. It's only for fun. It's only for fun. Please let us know if you'd rather we were doing something else. We'll do something else. But the Australian quiz worked really well. So if this doesn't work well, it's my fault. Fill in that form, parkrun.me/big quiz. Fill it in as quickly as you can, and then we will have a top 10. No winners, obviously, but a top 10 first to 10th finisher. And there are no, you can't finish last. You can't finish last because I'm going to finish last because I'm not going to be able to fill in. I'll be the tail walker as well as the quiz master. So good morning. Hello, if you're just joining us, this is the first Parkrun big quiz on a Saturday morning. We know what the big cloud is, the C19 big cloud above us, but we are the people who will find the silver linings together. Some early silver linings. You don't need to have your dog on a lead. You don't need to have an 11-year-old within arm's length. And producer Patrick is telling me that it's not possible to funnel duck because there is no funnel. We will be parkrunning again before too long. The sun will rise, the sun will fall, parkrun will return, and when it does, just wow. In the meantime, I'm afraid you are stuck with me, double stuck with me, because I'm also responsible, along with the wonderful Helen, for free weekly time, the Parkrun podcast. Congratulations on resisting the urge to turn up to your local parkrun and run anyway. We know that's the wrong thing to do. If everyone could start making their way to the start line now, we'll have a little round of applause for the volunteers, who are mostly Ian and Tom and Russ and Patrick. We will welcome all first timers, which is everybody, and we will just walk you through the course one more time, which is 3 laps of 5 questions each. Parkrun, last chance. Parkrun.me/. We obviously don't have any milestones. We do have first timers. Are you a tourist? Are you watching from somewhere that's not home? Good morning, Penny. Good morning, Dean. Good morning, Toby. Good morning, Matthew and Arta and Peppy and Helen. Rob Davis says, clap for the volunteers. Yes, we've just done that. And Daniel gives a big clap emoji. Thank you very much. So you can comment. We'll reply to as many as we can over there. And if everybody's ready, we are going to start quite soon. In the next minute or two, we will start this first ever Parkrun Great Big Quiz. Parkrun.me/big quiz. It'll be done in about 20 minutes to half an hour, about the same time as it would take us to do a park run on a Saturday morning. I tell you what, I'll give you a heads up for the first question, just for those people who are already with us. What's the most frequent surname amongst UK park runners? There is an A, B, C, or D. I'll give you them when we start the quiz. But it's that sort of thing. It's a bit of fun. It's not something that you really we're not going to make anyone feel stupid, because these are not things that people are going to know, but it's just a bit of parkrun related fun that we thought would be nice to mark the fact that it is 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. We would all rather be preparing to run, but there is something parkrun. You know, we're going to be with you for as long as this lasts, both us here on the YouTube channel. Sunday morning, there'll be something for kids, probably a slightly extended warm up. And we will be sticking with you on Free Weekly Time. Do please stay in touch with us on the podcast, on the Parkrun podcast. Hello at freeweeklytimed.com is our email. And we're on Free Weekly Timed on Twitter. And like I say, they have done this in Australia. Robbo, he was really good. He was a little bit too good. He was really focused. He didn't get sidetracked. He didn't tell you about his dog and his 15-year-old asleep upstairs. But anyway, all dogs are welcome. All kids are welcome. Everybody's welcome. And the great big Parkrun quiz, version 1, is starting in, what should we say, a minute from now. In a minute from now. So your last chance to go to parkrun.me/big quiz. Listen, if you miss the start, it doesn't matter. You can run anyway. You can play along anyway. I will give you all the answers at the end. But if you want a chance to be read out on our top 10 leaderboard, then you do have to fill out the answer form, which is available online, parkrun.me/big quiz. We have Ian, who is, well, working from home, as we all are, and he'll do all the technical stuff. Ian does most things, as far as I understand it, and he is also going to be responsible for giving us a leaderboard. And the quicker you can respond and give your answers, the better, the more chance you're, because there'll be loads of us. There's loads of us playing along. There's almost 3,000 already watching. Is that right? 2.6 thousand people. Is that how many people are watching now? Gosh, this is a thing already. Excellent. Welcome to Rob. Welcome to Sam. Welcome to Kenny and Kathy and Andrew. Please do get in touch. That's where you put the comments. And yeah, as I say, in a few seconds' time, we will get underway. And the quicker you fill in your form, the more chance you have of being in the top 10, because there'll be loads of people on the same answers and on the same mark, rather, out of 15. And so it's all about the time, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but much, much, much less slick and a lot less money up for grabs. In fact, no money up for grabs, just a bit of parkrun related fun at 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. If everyone's ready, one last chance. Last orders, parkrun.me/big quiz. If you want to be part of the first ever UK, Europe and South African big quiz. They did one in Australia already last night, our time, and it was very, very good. Well done, Robbo. Okay, 10-second warning. Everyone ready? To your final warm-up stretch. Stretch that way. That way. I just did my back in, I think, a little bit. Okay, we're ready for round 1. We are underway with a great big parkrun quiz. Round 1 is Europe and South Africa. It's the Europe and South Africa round, which is apt. Number 1, if you were with us 5 minutes ago, I'd have given you a preview of this question. And if you were really speedy on Google, you may have even had a chance to look it up and get the answer right. What is the most frequent surname amongst UK park runners? Is it Jones, Taylor, Smith, or Williams? What's the most frequent surname amongst UK park runners? Jones, Taylor, Smith, or Williams? Hang on a minute. I might be able to play along here. Patrick, did we open the thing so that I could play along?
We can play along together.
We'll play. Okay, have you got it on your thing? Yeah. Okay, so Patrick and I are a team. You are allowed teams. Well, you definitely were in Australia. Yeah, you are allowed teams. So, make up your team name. We don't mind. It's not like a pub quiz where we have a maximum number of people in a team. Well, obviously you are, you're limited by the fact that we don't have gatherings of, big gatherings anymore. But anyway, you can be a team. You can be a team of family.
What's our team name?
I don't know. You're up for it. Free Weekly Timed. Our team name is Free Weekly Timed. Good morning, Susan Love. Good morning, Helen Morton. Good morning, Finley Hood. We're one question in. What's the most frequent surname amongst UK park runners? Is it Jones, Taylor, Smith, or Williams? And last shout out, because you've only missed one question so far, parkrun.me/big quiz if you want to play along in real time. Number 2, what's the most frequent first name amongst female park runners in Ireland? Is it Aoife? Is it Mary? Is it Niamh? Or is it Sarah? The most frequent first name amongst female park runners in Ireland, is it Aoife, Mary, Niamh, or Sarah? I think we're going to trot along quite quickly with these questions. Now, you're going to have to do it because can you see? I actually now know because that one's in bold. So you're going to have to be our team. Otherwise, we'll just win. What's the most frequent first name amongst female park runners in Ireland? Aoife, Mary, Niamh, or Sarah? Question number 3. 3 laps of 5 questions. This is halfway through the first lap. Can you name the first park run to launch in Wales? Was it Cardiff? Was it, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, Erddig? Was it Newport? Or was it Swansea Bay? The first park run to launch in Wales, was it Cardiff, Erddig, Newport, or Swansea Bay? Question number 4. A couple more seconds for you to fill in question 3. There we go. We're done. What song? Oh, this is good. What song was number 1 in the UK when the very first park run took place in Bushy Park in 2004? September, wasn't it? September 2004. October the 2nd, I'm being told. October the 2nd, 2004. This is the first Saturday. Isn't that funny? The first Saturday since then. First Saturday for near on 16 years that there's been no park run. But as I say, we will be with you here on the YouTube channel every Saturday and every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. Was it Toxic by Britney Spears? Was it Peter Andre's Mysterious Girl? Was it Call on Me by Eric Prydz? Or was it Milkshake by Kelis? Kelis. Thank you, Patrick. What song was number 1 in the UK when the very first park run took place in Bushy Park in October 2004? Toxic, Britney Spears. Mysterious Girl, Peter Andre. Call on Me, Eric Prydz. Or Milkshake by Kelis. And we're nearly at the end. Okay, Kelis. We're nearly at the end of the first lap. Ooh, I like this too. What is the most common 5K PB time in South Africa? What's the most common 5K PB in South Africa? Is it 24 minutes, 29 seconds? Is it 26:53? Is it 30 minutes exactly? Or is it 32:17? The most common 5K PB in South Africa. 24:29, 26:53, 30 minutes, or 32:17. We have some people who are suggesting the answers in the comments. A lot of people are suggesting it might be 26:53. A couple of people are suggesting 32:17. 2 people here suggesting 24:29, and 1 person suggesting 30. So one of you's right. So what do you want me to do, Russ? Recap all the questions. Okay, we're going to move on to round 2 shortly, but those 5 questions very quickly. What's the most frequent surname amongst UK park runners? Is it Jones, Taylor, Smith, or Williams? That was question 1. Question 2, what's the most frequent first name amongst female park runners in Ireland? Is it Aoife, Mary, Niamh, or Sarah? Question 3, can you name the first park run to launch in Wales? Cardiff, Erddig, Newport, Swansea Bay. Question 4, what song was number 1 in the UK when the very first park run took place in Bushy Park in 2004? Was it Toxic by Britney Spears? Was it Mysterious Girl by Peter Andre? Was it Call on Me by Eric Prydz? Or was it Milkshake by Kelis? No, what? Kelis. And number, I'm not giving a clue, by the way. It may or may not be that. And number 5, what is the most common 5K PB time in South Africa? 24:29, 26:53, 30 minutes exactly, or 32:17. You are 1 lap down. If you're at my home park run at Fulham Palace, you've gone down past the river and you're just at the start finish area, that bit with the skateboard park, and you're just starting on you're embarking on your second lap. General parkrun questions. Parkrun.me/bigquiz if you want to play at home. Thank you for joining us this morning, by the way. Thank you for not park running. You know it's the wrong thing to do. And thank you for just being part of the parkrun family. We will be here. Maybe with a quiz, maybe not. We've cobbled this together in the last couple of days, but we will be here every Saturday morning and Sunday morning at 9 o'clock with something. Round 2 is general parkrun. Everyone ready? Parkrun.me/bigquiz. Last chance to go there. If you want to play along in real time, I'll give you all the answers afterwards as well, so you won't miss out. If you can watch this, you can watch this afterwards. Of course you can. Number 6, question 6. Which of the following is not a real parkrun event? Port Fairy parkrun, Yowie parkrun, Bigfoot parkrun, and Barry Curtis parkrun. Which of the following is not a real parkrun event? Port Fairy parkrun, Yowie parkrun, Bigfoot parkrun, Barry Curtis parkrun. That's question 6. Which of these parkrun names is a real event? Sorry, question 7. Which of these parkruns is a real event? Milton Mounds parkrun, Thousand Hills parkrun, 100 Humps parkrun, and 60 Slopes parkrun. I misread the first one, so I'll just do that whole question again. Question 7. Which of these parkrun names is a real event? Million Mounds parkrun, Thousand Hills parkrun, 100 Humps parkrun, and 60 Slopes parkrun. We're coming up to halfway. You're 2.5k in. Parkrun.me/bigquiz if you want to play along in real time. Question number 8. If it's one of those out and back courses, you're just about to go round and start heading home now. How many parkruns and junior parkruns begin with the letter U? How many parkruns and junior parkruns begin with the letter U? Is it 5, 12, 17, or 23? 5, 12, 17, or 23. How many parkruns and juniors begin with the letter U? We're on the home straight. Question number 9. Who has a faster average finish time? Parkrunners with the surname Trot, Quick, or Canter? Who has the faster parkrun average finishing time? Parkrunners with the surname Trot, Quick, or Canter? Are you playing along, Patrick? Which one did you go for?
Trot.
Patrick went for Trot. And final question in section 2, round 2, lap 2, whichever you want to call it. Which event is the world's most northerly parkrun? Is it Bad Hus parkrun in Sweden? Is it Festningen parkrun in Norway? Is it Yakuts Donschen parkrun in Russia? Or is it Bresse parkrun in Shetland? Which is the most northerly parkrun in the world? Is it Bad Hus parkrun in Sweden, Festningen parkrun in Norway, Yakuts Donschen parkrun in Russia, or Bresse parkrun in Shetland? Just for a bit of fun again. Well, the next round is a picture round. I should have mentioned that. What did you go for, Patrick? What did we go for?
I don't want to give it away because I think I got this right.
Okay. Any entry forms, I'm just being told, that have been submitted before the end of round 3 won't count. There are still rules, even a bit of fun, even a bit of a quizzy fun on a Saturday morning. There are still rules. I saw one of the comments saying, please slow down. So I will ask you all of the round 2 questions again. And thank you, Sarah, for saying great questions. Nothing to do with me, but they're great questions. They're parkrun related questions and they're fun. I particularly like the trot, quick and canter question. So quick recap of round 2 questions. Parkrun.me/big quiz. Is it too late for people to? Not really, is it? It's not too late for people to play along in real time. Parkrun.me/big quiz. Which of the following is not a real parkrun event? Port Fairy Parkrun, Yowie Parkrun, Bigfoot Parkrun, or Barry Curtis Parkrun? Holly, it seemed to have an idea. Did she fart midway through that question? Sorry if you heard that, everyone. It's better. Trust me, it's better your end just hearing it. Question 7: which of these parkrun names is a real event? Million Mounds Parkrun, 1,000 Hills Parkrun, 100 Humps Parkrun, 60 Slopes Parkrun. Struggling now, need my second win, says somebody on the comments. Very nice. How many parkruns and junior parkruns, question 8, begin with a letter U? 5, 12, 17, or 23? How many parkruns and juniors begin with a letter U? 5, 12, 17, or 23? Who has the faster average finish time? Parkrunners with the surname Trot, Quick, or Canter? Who are the quickest as a group? Parkrunners with the surname Trot, Quick, or Canter? And question number 10: which event is the world's most northerly park run? Is it Badhusparken Parkrun in Sweden, Festningen Parkrun in Norway, Yakutsk Donchen Parkrun in Russia, or Bressay Parkrun in the Shetlands? Okay, I'm being told that some people you don't cut corners on a parkrun. Don't race to the finish. You know, you have to do the whole 5K course, and there's no point in submitting your form until we finish round 3. This is a 3-lap course, not a 2-lap course, and it won't count, I'm afraid. It actually won't count. Even if you got all 10 right, and even if no one got more than 10, you still can't be in our top 10 leaderboard. Remember, the speed that you submit your entry forms when we finished is important in our final finishing table, if you like, in our top 10. But people have been racing ahead and just guessing the answers because it's a multiple choice to round 3, and you can't do that. Basically, you can't do that. You void yourself. You get no time. You get no result. You get a 59.59. All of those things you get. You don't get a slap on the wrist, so it's not that sort of thing. It's just a bit of fun on a Saturday morning, so all of us can feel a little bit more connected to parkrun at this time when normally we'd be volunteering, or walking, or jogging, or running around our local or a brand new parkrun. And we will be doing it again. But as I say, in the meantime, I'm afraid you are stuck with me. And we have one more lap, one last bit of 5 questions. Yes. Be careful with that sheet, I'm being told, otherwise people can see the answers. Okay, so round 3, picture round, and the pictures appear, right? The pictures are going to appear? Yes, on the form. Oh yeah, here we go. How many parkruns do these milestone t-shirts add up to? How quick is your maths? Is another way of asking this question. 1,000, 1,050, 1,100, 1,150. How many parkruns do these milestone t-shirts add up to? 1,000, 1,050, 1,100, 1,150. No calculators allowed, says Patrick, and he's right. Okay. Question number 12. This photo was taken at a parkrun in which country? Canada, Norway, Russia, or Sweden? Let's face it, it could be any of them. That's a guess. That's got to be a guess. Is there any clue? I can't see a clue. Can you see a clue, Patrick? Patrick can see a clue.
They look like the nation.
Okay. Fine. Okay, this photo was taken at a parkrun in which country? The snowy one: Canada, Norway, Russia, or Sweden? Question number 13, 3 to go. How many parkrunners are there in this photo? Well done to Tom Fairbrother for counting. 35, 41, 48, or 55? How many parkrunners are there in this photo? I will give you one clue Tom told me last night that in order to accurately count this, he had to almost buy a new computer with better resolution and zoom in everywhere. How many park runners in this photo? 35, 41, 48, or 55? We have 2 questions left. Question number 14. This is a bit of fun, isn't it? Question number 14. The name of this park run in South Africa includes which animal? Buffalo, cat, dog, fish. Buffalo, cat, dog, fish. The name of this park run in South Africa includes which animal? And last question. This is Aviemore Park Run in Scotland. First of all, let's just all pause and say, wow, we're all going to Aviemore as soon as we can start park running properly again. This is Aviemore Park Run in Scotland. How many park runs are there in Scotland in total? Is it 68, 73, 78, or 84? How many park runs are there in Scotland in total? Well, we enjoy that picture of Aviemore Park Run. 68, 73, 78, 84. And it's that sort of day, actually, that sort of day, whenever that was taken in Aviemore, it's that sort of day here in southwest London, the sort of day when we sort of want to go for a run or a walk or a jog. And we can, remember, we still can. It's really important to keep active. It's really important to stay fit and healthy, but we just can't do it in big groups. That's the current reality. Okay, you can now submit the form and we will read out our top 10 in a minute or so. Ian's just compiling those. I'll do the picture ones again. How many park runs do these milestone t-shirts add up to? That was question 11. 1,000, 1,050, 1,100, and 1,150. This photo was taken, the snowy one, at a park run in which country? Canada, Norway, Russia, Sweden. Question 13. How many park runners are there in this photo? 35, 41, 48, and 55. Question 14. The name of this park run in South Africa includes which animal? Buffalo, cat, dog, and fish. And question 15. Can I say what a miracle it is that none of my family decided to pile in here at any point, especially the 5-year-old Mary. This is Aviemore Park Run in Scotland. How many park runs are there in Scotland in total? Obviously, don't use Google because it's not that sort of quiz. It doesn't matter, really. It's just a bit of fun. 68, 73, 78, or 84. What do we go for, Patrick?
68.
Okay, I'll tell you for free. We got that wrong. We got that wrong.
Oh, I've already pressed enter, so I can't change it.
No, I know. That's why I told you. Okay, so this is we're sort of coming. What is it? 9:28 UK time. Good morning if you're in South Africa. Good morning wherever in the world you're looking at us. This is the UK, Europe, and South Africa Great Big Park Run quiz. Our inaugural quiz. There's going to be something, like I say, on this YouTube channel. Maybe a quiz, maybe not, depending on whether you liked it or not. The Australian one last night went very well with Robbo. We've got 2.5 people watching now, so far so good. What have I called it?
We've done woefully.
Oh, we've done woefully. Oh dear. Okay, I'll tell you that we got 7 out of 15 right. We didn't get halfway.
You didn't really contribute though.
I had all the answers. I could have made us win this next week. Next week, everyone, we're going to cheat. So the answers are still coming in thick and fast. Hello to everyone who's putting comments there. Hello to Claire. Hello to John. Hello to Ben. Hello to Sophie. 12 out of 15. Well played, Susan. 8 out of 15. 11 out of 15. My daughter and I got 7, says somebody. They're going very quickly. So people, Patrick, I haven't done any of this, as you'll probably have ascertained over the last half an hour or so. I've never done a YouTube live before. So this happens all the whole time, obviously. And people, you just sort of get, is that a thing? You just get quicker at reading comments.
Yeah, it's a skill, I guess.
It's a skill that I don't have, even despite my brand new glasses, which at least I can read them. We got 5 out of 15. I got a PB. Yes, everyone got a PB. That's the thing, Patrick. We got 7 out of 15. That is our PB. That is the free weekly timed PB. And, well, I could say we could only improve. But frankly, knowing us, That might remain our PB for a good few weeks. So it was a 3-lap course, 5 questions per lap. We're going to have 1 more minute, and then we'll go through the answers, and then we'll have our top 10. Are people still submitting, are they? Yeah, I'm hearing that people are still submitting. We'll just take your time. You've got another minute, and then I'll go through the answers. I'll get my questions in order. Thank you very much for joining us, by the way, on this first quiz. I know it's a little bit thrown together. I know I waffle a lot. Sorry about that. That is just me. Welcome to our front room. Welcome to Holly, our favourite parkrun dog. Well, my favourite parkrun dog. Yes, hello, Holly. Hello. Do you want to come and say hello? Come on then, Holly. We're going to get the dog to say hello. Come here. Come here. She's a bit big for me to carry her. We're going to do that. Can we do this? Say hello, Holly. Come here. Hello. That's Holly. There she is. Hello. There she is. Right, we'll go for a run later. Okay, just you and me. Thank you. Thank you for that fart midway through the quiz. That was lovely. Bad animal. Anyway, there's Holly. That's my usual parkrun companion. And Matthew is here. And Mary, our 5-year-old. I thought she was gonna pop in. She was sniffing around this front room earlier, our 5-year-old, but she hasn't. So it could have been a lot worse. It's now closed. Well, our parkrun.me/big quiz for Europe, UK, and South Africa has now closed. So if you haven't submitted your answer, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Be a bit quicker next week if you want to be. Otherwise, don't worry. Anyway, these are the answers. Round 1, Europe and South Africa round. What's the most frequent surname amongst UK park runners? It was Smith. What's the most frequent first name amongst female park runners in Ireland? That was Mary. Can you name the first park run to launch in Wales? That was question 3, and the answer was Cardiff. Cardiff Park Run was the first venue recently of Charlotte Arter's female world record. You know what that was? It was something very quick. 14, 15, can't remember. We can't remember. Someone will tell us. What song was number 1 in the UK when the very first park run took place in Bushy Park in 2004? The answer was Call on Me by Eric Prydz. 15:49 was Charlotte's time in Cardiff, which was the first Welsh park run. And what's the most common 5K PB in South Africa? The answer is 30 minutes exactly. 30 minutes exactly. Did we guess that? I would have guessed that. Yeah, we did. We got that. That was one of our 7 right. Round 2, general park run. Which of the following is not a real park run event? Bigfoot. Bigfoot park run doesn't exist yet. Which of these park run, or maybe it does. Maybe Bigfoot does exist, but nobody knows about it. Nobody's seen it. Which of these park run names is a real event? Thousand Hills Park Run. How many park runs and junior park runs begin? Oh, we got that one right as well. Yeah, that was kind of obvious. Begin with the letter U. The answer is 17. 17 begin with the letter U. Who has a faster average finishing time? I think this was my favorite question. Was it you, Russ, and Tom, who did the questions? They were great. This was my favorite of them. Park runners with the surname Trot, Quick, or Canter. The answer is Trot. Which event is the world's most northerly park run? Now, you were confident we got this right.
Yeah.
What did you say? Which country?
Norway.
The answer is right. Yeah, Norway. I've also done the world's most northerly marathon, which is also in Norway, in Tromsø, in the Arctic Circle. Rained a lot. How many park runs do these milestone T-shirts add up to? This was round 3, the picture round. 1,100. The answer? This photo was taken at a park run in which country? Russia? No? What did you think?
Canada.
I kind of thought Canada too. How many park runners are there in this photo? And apparently Tom saw some behind some trees. The answer was 48. The name of this park run in South Africa includes which animal? It was Fish Hook Park Run in South Africa. So fish is the answer. And this is Aviemore Park Run in Scotland. How many park runs are there in Scotland in total? The answer is 78. We got that one wrong as well. We started too quickly and ran out of puff. We went hard and hung on.
I got a stitch midway round.
Yeah, we got a stitch. Okay, so do we have the top 10? We will have it with you shortly. In the meantime, Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do continue to give your comments. 6 out of 15. Well played, Dave Cunningham. Buffalo. I got a mark for Buffalo. No, you didn't get a mark for Buffalo. The answer was a fish hook. Let's have a shot of Patrick, says Michael. Alex, of course you can. Of course you can. Come on, Patrick. He says, no, he's already doing his hair. He already did this. Because you know you're going to next week. Come and say hello. No, we've had Holly. We'll go and get Mary. Okay, so Patrick's camera shy at 2 out of 15. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about 2 out of 15, but the only way is up, as you say. Samantha says, oh, everyone's getting the mark for Buffalo. Okay, well, that's a bit of a bonus, isn't it? If you put Buffalo and you got the mark for Buffalo, well done. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a technical glitch. Like I say, we threw this together with like 24, 30 hours notice after what was the, I'm told, busiest week and saddest, I guess, in parkrun's history. But like we said on the podcast, the sun will set, the sun will rise, and there will be parkruns happening all over the world once again. And what a morning that will be! Like that moment in the Wizard of Oz when suddenly black and white goes to full color, and that's what life will be like. But at the moment we're social distancing, but we are still with you, and we're with you every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. We're with you every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. I think Helen's going to do a warm-up. That's the latest. It might not happen, but there will be something on the Parkrun YouTube channel. So please do subscribe for the kids at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. Tom Williams, Helen's husband, Helen's husband, is on this week's Free Weekly Times, talking about this week, talking about that big decision, talking about the fact that now there were 7 last week, seven nations still went ahead with parkrun, but none this weekend, because that is the current C19 world that we live in. But we will beat this, and the more we do what we're told, the quicker we will beat this, and the quicker parkrun will return. As I say, in the meantime, we will have some fun at 9 o'clock on a Saturday and a Sunday morning. Right, am I being texted the results here? Here we go. Yes, I have a text message. Yes, please do follow Parkrun on social. The social channels being Russ, Parkrun UK. On Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and each of the other countries in Europe and South Africa has a similar thing. So I'm not very good at social. That's why you're here, Patrick. I do have a Twitter, but I haven't done it for ages. Maybe this is the time to get back on Twitter, because this is how we connect, and it can be an absolute force for good, can't it? So at Parkrun UK on all of the socials. How many entries did we get? 2,200 entries. That's not bad for a bit of fun on a Saturday morning, the first time there is no parkrun. Look at that beautiful sky outside. We're still allowed out. Here we go. Here are the results. Okay. Have you texted me? It hasn't come through. I'm talking to Russ from Parkrun. Here we go. Okay, so nobody got, I'm allowed to say no one got 15 out of 15. So room for improvement for all of us. Okay, so well played. The Hemi Explorers in 10th place. Why don't I read out the score? Hang on, sorry, let me put Russell back in my ear. Why don't I read out their scores? Okay, we're not reading out the scores for some reason. But anyway, I will tell you that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 9 8s, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5 all got the same score, but I'm not telling you what it was. So Hemi Explorers, David, oh yes, from Didcot Parkrun. There was a lot of Didcot Parkrun in the Australia quiz. I think Didcot have got together and they've decided that they're going to smash these quizzes, and that's what they're doing. So Didcot Parkrun, Hemi Explorers in 10th place. Then hello, Poznan Parkrun in Poland, David in 9th place, Louise Megan 87, from Gadebridge Parkrun in the UK. You're in 8th place. Well played, Louise. Cunning Kuipus from Nick Arufa, Esslingen in Germany. Well done. 10 and 8. 7th place. 6th place. Team Apollo Pup. This is Nick, apparently, Bedford Lakes. Nick, did you also get in the top 10 in Australia? And did you know the answers? Be honest, please. And if you did, why didn't you come first? Good morning, Nick. Your puppy is the cutest thing I've ever seen. German tourist from Ashton Court in the UK. You are 5th. Just Sam is Aachener Weiler Park Run in Germany. Just Sam 4th. And then the top 3. Rhoda from Pollock Park Run in Scotland. You came 3rd. Well played, Rhoda. James K. You came 2nd in Preston in the UK. And from Footscray Meadows in the UK, Rand L has won the inaugural Europe, UK, South Africa Great Big Parkrun quiz. Well played, Randell. Like I say, nobody got 15 out of 15, so room for all of us to improve. Lots of room for us to improve, Patrick.
Is that not R and L?
Oh, yeah, R and L. Yeah. Because we keep saying South Africa, right? So I was thinking Rand, which is the currency. Okay, R and L. R and L, not or Randall. Anyway, well played, everybody. Thank you very much for joining along. Thank you for being part of the fun. Let us know what you think. We can do it quicker. We can do it slower. We can do more questions. We can do less questions. This was very much cobbled together for this week 1 of this new weekend reality, as long as it lasts. But there is something from Parkrun. There's loads of stuff. Please do subscribe. There's loads of content that's going to be dropping the whole time on the Parkrun YouTube channel. Please do subscribe. There'll be something here live every Saturday morning at 9 and every Sunday morning at 9 for the juniors. Thank you very much, everybody. And hopefully, if you like this, I'm up for being back next week if you are. Now, what do I press? Yes. So 4 p.m. UK time, 9 a.m. Vancouver time, I'm being told. For the US version, you can play along with that as well. Why not? But I think this is us done from my front room, from Holly, who's gone back to sleep, and from Patrick. Thank you for all your great support. Thank you, Russ, in my ear, telling me everything. And thank you, most of all, for being there with us. See you next week. This will end your stream. Yes, please.